Okay guys, we're inside of Helldivers and things are getting spicy, and I have to be quick with this one. We've been running late all bloody day and the new major order is near enough completed. By the time you watch this video, it may actually already be there. It's absolutely crazy, but we are going to dive in with what's going on with the major order. We're going to show you some stuff that you need to be careful of because remember what day it is. I'm just saying. And on top of that, we're also going to talk about, even though the major orders aren't completed, how taking the planets will also affect the gameplay and the things that we can obtain afterwards. This is very interesting, and this was something that I didn't know was actually a thing. But with that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure you check out our sponsor for the video, Control Freak, the #1 in controller gaming aiming. That's right, we made it rhyme. But not only that, you guys can catch a cheeky discount of 12% if you head down to the description, click the link and use code CloudPlays at checkout. And yes, that is much better than 10. I'm fully aware. With that being said, though, let's dive on into today's roundup. So starting off, we obviously failed the major order for Tibet, but that does not matter. We're going to get into why that is in just a moment. But even though they managed to secure it, we still have a new movement from Malon Creek. And as you can see, we're doing a pretty good job of it with over 20 hours left on the clock. And, well, we're 98% liberated. I'll be surprised if I can get this video out before Malon Creek's actually taken, in which case, make sure you look in the comment section, because I'll put the next major order up in there just for you guys, so that you don't have to wait until the next video. Or if you want some more updates to it, then head down to the description with the Discord, and we'll do some live updates in there as well. I'm fully aware I'm running late on schedule today. But irrelevant to it, we have got that one running in place right now. There are 2 dispatch notices available for your faces that states OP Swift disassembly phase number 2 has failed. The automatons have retained Tibet and its manufacturing facilities. Reports indicate they have already begun increasing production elsewhere. Intercepted bot chatter included expressions of great sorrow for the murder of in-development bots, a transparent attempt at disinformation as bots can neither feel nor be considered alive. However, the simulated oaths of vengeance may indicate actual strategic intent. A counter-offense is likely. So when we look at the new major orders update, it states several weeks ago our citizens watched in horror as Malon Creek fell to the automatons. Millions of valiant heroes perished attempting to defend it. For too long, the bots have maintained their illegal occupation, desecrating the memory of the fallen by rapidly depleting the planet's exceptionally rich rhodium deposits. This travesty will be allowed to continue no longer. Take vengeance and honor our heroes. End the theft of valuable materials. Liberate Malon Creek. Now, we've been waiting for this for a bloody long time, and my question is, quite gratefully, after the amount of time that it's taken to get to this point, taking Malon Creek, how the bloody hell have we finished it so quickly? We've got 155,000 people in there right now, and if it was always going to be that easy to take it out, then why haven't we done it already by now? I'm going to let you guys answer that one in the comment section, because I'm actually a little bit baffled as to how quick we've managed to do that, all things considered. Anyway, moving on from that though, remember, I'm joking, it's April 1st. Remember, it is April 1st, and April 1st comes along with a lot of April Fool's Days, and I don't want some post to just knock you guys off the barrel of it. There is a hilarious post with over 20,000 updates, and this one nearly got me and nearly had me rage into belief. I'm not going to lie to you, it definitely did get me. Anyway, democracy dollars. It states right here, we are happy to announce that the next update, we will add democracy dollars as well as a new PvP mode. Democracy dollars will allow you to purchase medals and new democracy war bonds, and also new content in the democracy store. Democracy dollars can only be purchased and will be a premium currency. Now, everyone was getting a little bit amped up about this one. Obviously, it's April 1st, and this is not a real tweet. So do not panic. It's hilarious, and I'm surprised that it's taken this long for somebody to make a joke out of that sort of thing. But all it has shown, though, is that Arrowhead, if you're watching this, don't get involved with these hilarious democracy dollars or currency equivalents, because the community will not be bloody happy. And I think the comments on this post do that one justice quite nicely. Now, moving into something that you guys may not have known, because actually I was not aware of it, but March to the Tibet. Right here we have a Reddit post that secured quite a valid piece of information. Now, a lot of these pieces of information come from the official Discord, which a lot of you guys cannot get into just yet because it's completely full. But irrelevant, it is inside of the general chat. People are just talking with the guys at Arrowhead, so these aren't even official announcements. But some of the guys at Arrowhead give us information that are hidden within a million message long Discord chats. So this post right here, I'm quite thankful for. It states, it's not about the medals. We still have the opportunity to turn tides of war. Now it states here, we might not liberate Tibet in Super Earth's time frame, but that does not mean we quit the fight. Now Spitz, who we all know work for Arrowhead, actually posted up inside of there stating, capturing Tibet after the MO expires won't get you the medal rewards, but it'll still make a difference in the upcoming narrative and future major orders. Now I didn't know that that's how that played out. I figured you had to work it across certain major orders, although realistically it does make sense. Obviously this is clearly where the new bot gunships were being produced, and it's like their version of the mech arc per se. This is exactly where the certain pieces were being produced, and there's obviously a lot of other planets inside of the galaxy which are also producing certain things. So even though we don't take it out during the MO, we don't take a loss on that forefront, because just taking that planet will still mean that we halt the production, and actually that makes a lot of sense. The MO doesn't actually give us the overall, it just provides us with a bit of story lore and gives us a target that we need to hit at that moment in time. But as far as it stands, it actually makes so much sense that even though we didn't take it out, if we go and take it now, we may actually still stop the automatons from spreading hella over different sectors. It's quite an interesting partake, and I want to know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below. Now, before we get into the next bit, though, we are doing a giveaway here on the channel. This one is for a copy of Helldivers 2, and if you've already got Helldivers 2, then we'll give you guys the money equivalent in super credits. Very, very simple one, and with a new major order coming up soon, you never know, it may come in handy, because there also is going to be new stuff coming to the store. So, with that being said, all you have to do for this one is head down into the comment section and stick a load of red love hearts. I want to get this automatons out the way so that I can head back over to the bugs and enjoy my time, because I quite like being over there. So red hearts in the comment section, and hopefully we don't have to do that for much longer. Next up, though, we have got a bit of news coming from the CEO of Arrowhead, who stated something quite substantial in Twitter today. This one was quite an interesting one, and I was quite entertained by it. But somebody obviously put up a simple concept of what the supply lines could look like in the game, and it obviously had some red moving transitional arrows. Now this worked okay, but if you had kind of had it on a motive of the entire map doing that, it would look well cluttered. Now somebody put in there, is this in the to-do list? It would be great use for all of us. We have a war to win. Now, the CEO actually commented back saying it is surprisingly close to what we had in the game before, but we wanted to visualize all the supply lines and it got way too cluttered. We are talking about making this more clear internally at the studio. Now, this is a very interesting one because realistically, all of those moving parts would make the map look a little bit crazy. But if you had like highlighted pieces, so every time you highlighted a new planet, it showed you the supply lines to that planet and so on and so forth, that would work very, very well. Also, on top of that, if they just made the arrows a little bit smaller maybe and had them like run along a line, there's so much more that you could do with it, but I am interested to see what the team at Arrowhead are going to do with this one. But we are now moving into spoiler territory, so please be careful, and if you don't want it to be spoiled for yourselves, then please come off the video now. That's your pre-warning. Spoilers ahead. Anyway, moving into this is an interesting one, and a interesting one indeed, although I am a little bit concerned for this. We will have the fully textured Outcast Beamer with force field for the Illuminates. Now this looks bloody incredible, like incredible, although I can't help but feel like them little Beamer force fields are going to be an absolute bloody nightmare, because this is going to cause some bloody havoc. And not only that, but the spawn rates of ads inside of this game can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming. So if you've got something like this and maybe 5 of them all shielded up to the hilts with a force field and blasting you out with a beamer, this is not going to be fun. But nonetheless, it does look very, very cool, and I love the texturing pack for this. It just looks so aesthetically pleasing. I can't wait to repeatedly die against them. Yeah. Yeah, well, gameplay sucks, I'm aware. Anyway, that's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate all of your faces. And as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.